everyone, welcome to the Tiny Wanderland Part 9. I am so excited to unveil this to you guys. Do me a favor, if you got a cup of coffee or you're doing something really important, put it down for a second. Just get ready for a visual feast, because this was, I don't even, words don't describe it, so let's just get to the pictures, because that's what you're here for anyway, right? So anyway, we are in the Bridger-Teton National Forest. We were camped in a place called the Upper Teton View. I refer to it as the Upper RV Park View, but you can make up your mind to that yourself. I will tell you this, it was on National Forest land, on the Bridger-Teton National Forest, and there was some camp hosts there to mitigate people staying forever, because in the past people have literally squatted up there for days and days, if not weeks and weeks and months. But they've mitigated that now. Really nice couple, which you will meet in this slideshow. This was our view. When we got in, it was dark, like completely dark, and we were not able to take up this position. But when we got up in the morning, we literally just unpacked the tent and went to sleep. When we got up in the morning, we noticed the RV that had been blocking this position was gone, so we actually just drove, the tent was out wide open. We never even closed the tent, we just drove it across the lot into this position. I don't remember this guy's name. I wish I did, because he was extremely helpful in our mission in getting some water, but this is kind of an interesting picture of me. But just look at the view, guys, just look at that view. There is what we were calling the beluga, which then became known as the ballena, which is Spanish for whale, blanco ballena, the white whale. But the view, guys, there's little Coo and me. One of the dogs, I think that dog's name was Diesel. This is me scrubbing, trying to clean up. When you're in Kanab, guys, the dirt and the dust, it just takes your entire life over. The sunsets, the view out the tent, even the food, everything was spot on. Me and Heather went just down from the campground a little bit and found a river, and we were able, with the help of I wish I could remember his name, Tim, I think his name was Tim, we were able to get water, and as you can see, we filled up the entire car with water. I know the water looks yellow, but trust me, that was very clean water. I don't know why the color looked that way in the containers, but we drank that water for a week with no issues. So there's a picture of Tim's pump with a wire coming out of the SUV. I don't know, Heather's filling some water jugs, empty water jugs. Some of these pictures are out of order. Gotta have the obligatory firewood, which I had said before in the previous video that we would have to not chop down, and sure enough, we found plenty of wood. Excuse me. I don't do double takes, guys, so sorry, I got something in my throat. But there is one of Heather's awesome bonfires, and there is, of course, the obligatory picture of me sleeping and eating. Thank you, Heather. The view from the back of the trailer. I was just probably chilling on the toilet doing something, I don't know, but we were taking what we call mountain showers. So originally we set up the shower tent that we brought along. Originally we'd set it up outside the trailer, and then we found ourselves chasing it, because when the wind whipped through those planes, it was pretty intense, guys. It was very intense. So these are just some different pictures of our shower setup. We put the shower tent in the back of the trailer, we jacked the trailer up, and then when we took a shower with our portable pump and water, the water would run off the back of the trailer. So it definitely worked for what we needed it for. There's a video which I'll post to social media of myself and Heather taking these mountain showers, and the activity, not necessarily in the tent, but the reactions to how cold that water was. You guys will get a kick out of that. Remember I told you we were trying to sell our cooler. We were not able to sell it in Salt Lake City, so it went with us to the Tetons, but it made a great breakfast table. And look at the view. I mean, you can't beat it. The Grand Tetons right across the way for us. These were our camp hosts. Don't remember their name. Really nice people. Putting some gas in little Coo. Setting up the clothesline, it looks like. This family, I think they were from Kansas. The gentleman on the right is Trenton. He's an amateur photographer who wants to get really good at taking pictures. So me and him had a lot of talk about, because I am a former videographer. sorry, former photojournalist. His mom's name was Teresa, and his dad's name was, I don't believe Chris. His name was Chris. I don't remember his sister's name, but I think they were twins. Teresa said. As you can see, they took us, everyone there, whether you had an RV, a trailer, a bus, or even a tent on your back of your car, everyone there was family. And during a time when the world was separating and everybody was, completely going crazy and going nuts, this was it was a great moment. And we had a lot of those. There's some s'mores, cooking up some s'mores and some camp food. Some more of the view, guys. I couldn't get enough of that view. I don't know about you guys, but that is Teresa and Chris's rig. They just bought it, actually, I think they said, and it was huge. It was just gigantic. Now, this car, and this is called an R-Pod made by Forest River. This is Gabrielle's Snoop Pod, she called it. And we met Gabrielle unexpectedly one night when we were around the fire, and somebody said, hey, there's someone further up the mountain that is dug way, way back in and they can't get out, and they're like submerged. And it had been raining and snowing because we didn't have the best weather up there, guys, believe it or not. Even for June, it was still pretty cold. So Chris got in his truck with Trenton, and I put on my spotlights on my motorcycle and zoomed up there with them. And I have a video of our rescue of Gabrielle and bringing her down to the campsite safe with us. It's not going to be in this actual slideshow. But again, refer to the social media, check out the YouTube, whatever. This is Gabrielle's R-Pod. Looks like we got some more food here. This is just generic camp stuff. Some of our neighbors. That's Tim and his wife, their dog. Sunset at night, guys, when the sun would go down, well, the pictures kind of speak for themselves. Me and Trenton took turns taking some amazing pictures of the Milky Way that we literally sat back, and you couldn't see it this well with your eyes, not gonna lie. The camera lens definitely helps that, but the views are it's hard to describe, and so we were pretty well set up there for a pretty good portion of time. This is our water filter. We hold 10 gallons. We drain it in there and then drain it back into the containers, which, by the way, stayed yellow even after we drained all the stuff out of it from the river. Lean-to we found, me and Heather exploring. Looks like just a picture of the tent. Some more camp food. Remember I told you about monitoring BLM and USFS lands? This is a ranging of some of the campgrounds that were in the upper Midwest. Just an incredible range of offers there. And guys, I'm just gonna leave you with this picture. It's just, words don't even describe. Just enjoy that. It was a fiery sunset over the Tetons. Now, you're probably wondering how come all these pictures were taken from camp and why we didn't go to the Tetons and explore when it was so close. And I'm going to get to telling you guys more about that in part 10. But for now, I'm going to leave you a clip of what's up ahead. And as I always say, stay safe, stay taken care of. I hope you guys are doing okay. And feel free to support, subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. More photos and adventures of the trip are coming up. In just a couple episodes, guys, we're going to find out what changed the path from a camping trip to the building of a full-fledged tiny home that would become known as the Tiny Wanderer. That's coming up in a couple episodes. So, I'll see you then.
So, are you happy we made it here?
I'm slowly defrosting until we get back on that bike again.
Sun's
but
out.
It's warming up, yeah.
The sun's out. It's
Sun's out.
not sleeting us anymore.
I think that you're gonna find that's still
Raining.
to come.
Possible.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm not getting out of it.